Welcome, welcome. Mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, gender. Countdown initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, please don't clutch your pearls. That is the one equalizing factor of all of us. This human nature that we have. You don't grudge it. You don't hate it. Comprehend it. Understand your nature so that when you recognize that you and I are just a series of habits, now do you see how powerful you are? Now you'll stop saying, I can't change. I've been doing this for 60 years. You will know that it is irrelevant because you'll say to yourself, 60 years? Oh, please. I can change. All I gotta do is the same thing the same way every time. But you got to start. And that is what changes your brain chemistry. Well, as within, so without, the body has to register your change. So if you move from a place of mental anguish, you notice when your brain is caught up in all of these painful thoughts and emotions, the body hurts. Did you ever notice that? Mm. Did you notice that? That's exactly the point. If you have thoughts of pain, the body will hurt. Not because it says, I'm going to get you, I'm going to punish you. No, because it follows. It follows the habit. Because your body is the thing that has to act the habit out. You smoke inside your mind's eye, your body has to do the action. The body is what shows you the habit. So when you see yourself doing the same thing the same way every time, and it causes you anguish, and you say, I refuse to do this anymore. I'm done doing it. Well, kudos to you. That's 98% of the work. The other 2% is you being deliberate. That when the old way wants to emerge, you say, oh, man, that's just the old way I used to do it. I don't do it that way anymore. I do it this way. And you show your body, by way of the mental image, how you want to do it now. Because the body says, but wait, I've been doing it this way for such a long time. I want to keep doing it this way. Your body's not your enemy. It's just saying to you, I remember how I used to do it. And you, with your logic, you with your understanding that if I teach you how to do it, you will remember and you will do it the way I want you to do it. That's how you're talking to your body. So your body says, but George, I've been doing it this way this whole time. You say, I know, but here's how we're going to do it. And you show it what you want to do. You act it out in your mind's eye. You say, okay, settle down. Here's how we're going to do it. I know you want to go back to the old way, but that sucks really for all of us. But I know how you want to, this is how we're going to do it. You pull a Montel and you say, this is how we do it, right? That's how you tell it, your body. You say, this is how we're going to do it now. And you tell yourself, you show yourself by way of that mental image how you want to do it. And because a habit is the same thing done the same way every time, you must be deliberate in doing it. So if you used to walk around talking about, everybody's judging me, I'm so scared of people, they're so mean. If that is your old habit, now the moment you start to say, but that was my old way, Betty Ann, that's my old way. You know what? People like me. I'm confident in my own skin. Yeah, well, what does that habit look like to be confident in your own skin? It means you walk into a room and you don't look down, you don't slouch, you got your head up. That's the new habit. Head up, eyes forward, you can look anybody in the eyes. That's the new habit. That's the new behavior. Because what is a habit? The thing done the same way every time, which is a behavior. So you see yourself doing it, and your body says, oh, wait, show me again. How do you want me to do it? And you see it again in your mind's eye, and you say, this is how I want you to do it. And your body says, can you show me again? I didn't get it because this old way is so strong. And you say, okay, this is how we do it. And you notice how you become more patient and gracious with yourself. Do you know why you become more gracious and patient with yourself? Because you realize you are teacher and student simultaneously. And as a teacher, you are patient with the student because the student is just learning. How you gonna holler at somebody who's never learned it before? So you learn patience. With who? The student. Who is the student? The one being taught. Who's that? You. So you say, but Angela, I've been struggling with anxiety and depression for so long. It's all I know. Of course, because it has become a habit. The same thing done the same way every time. And so now your body has to respond in kind to the stimulus of anxiety. Your heart rate, your sweat. Ooh, everything has to follow anxiety. Everything has to follow depression. Angela, you can't think your way out of it. Well, how do you think you got in? You thought your way into it? How did you think your way into it? In your mind's eye. Oh my God, what if I do this and that happens? Yeah, but every time I do it, that happens that way. I can't. Well, where is that happening? It's not happening on a playground. It's not happening at work. It is happening in your mind's eye. So where must you change it? No, it's popping pills. Oh, don't come from me. Because then there's fighting words. That's a surefire way. You're breaking the mirror to change the face. You're suppressing the body to change the mind. When body follows mind, body will always follow mind because body serves mind. So you get into the mind and you ask yourself, what habit would I be doing if I were living my ideal life? What habit would I be doing? What behavior? What predominant thing would I be doing? And you start to show yourself, this is what I'd be doing. And you show yourself and you show yourself until your body goes, okay, wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. Let me show you. You know that on, I think it was Mad TV, Stewart was saying, let me show you what I can do. Your body says, okay, you've been teaching me this for a few weeks now. Shoot, a few months. I think I got it. Let me show you. Let me show you what I think you're showing me to do. And you go somewhere else and you do the thing you've been teaching yourself to do. And you say, oh, I did it. That's all you're doing. That is all you're doing, day in and day out. If you pay attention, you'll see it. Can't save money, Angela, because you always want to buy something. That's the way your mind goes. You always want to buy something. You always want to spend money on something. Why? That's for you to answer. But as long as you recognize you always want to spend money, how are you going to save it? You got to change your mind. You say, you know what? I want to start saving. Now, if I start saving, here's what it's going to look like. Every time I look at my account, I'm going to see this amount or more, but I'm always going to see a positive balance And I want to start off by seeing two figures, $20, $40, $100. Yeah. And you get excited and you show yourself what you want to do. You, every time you come into contact with your money, because you're forming that new attitude, that new habit, you will start to save money. And then, the old way, because it's still a little strong, will say, yes, but look at this thing. Isn't it nice? We should buy it. You, in your deliberate behavior, would say, eh, yeah, it's nice, but you know what? We're saving now, remember? And your buddy goes, oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks for reminding me. Let's save, shall we? And you save. I don't know what else to tell you. We are a series of behaviors. But because we don't know that we are those behaviors, that we're doing them, shouldn't say we are them, we're just doing them. Because we have identified ourselves and we say, well, that behavior is who I am. No, it's not. That behavior is just something that you do. When you recognize that the behavior is just something that you do, it becomes easier for you to change the behavior because you're recognizing that the behavior is not what you are, it is just what you do. And at any given time, you can change what you do by recognizing you're the one with the power to say, I can mold myself into anything. Anywho, who's with us today? Ooh. Sorry, I was just reading the chat on Fanbase. Hello, Yoda Green. Tiffany. Hello, my sweet. Hopefully, Javion, too. If not, you tell him I said hello. You tell him I said hello. These are my friends in the Twitter sphere today. Who else is with us this morning? I don't know who's on YouTube because they haven't identified themselves. They haven't said anything to me. I understand if you're a little bit shy. I'll say hello anyway. How you doing? Ow. Who's on Fanbase kicking it with us this morning? Ooh, Kettle B. Oh, hey, girl. Ray Ray is in the house. My sweet KZ. Darling, Miss McQueen. Hey, girl. She's in the house. Michael, what up, G? Because I think that's how men talk. No, it's not. I see you, Michael. Oracle Treehouse. I see you too, my dearest. Flo Smiles. Flo Smiles. Hey. Not Betty Ann. Listen, sometimes it's hard to come up with names. I know so many names, but sometimes these names, there's Etta Mae, Betty Ann, Betty Sue, George. George is my favorite, but we also have someone who comes into the space and his name is George. And sometimes I feel bad when I say, but George. Anyhow, don't let me keep you, because I gotta get to work. It's Monday after all, and many things could have transpired over the weekend that I need to deal with this morning. Hello. But be encouraged, my beautiful friends, to know this. You and I are just a series of habits. You think I'm kidding, eh? Lady laid an egg yesterday again. It's been 4 weeks since she's laid an egg because she's raising a chick, right? So she laid that egg. I have this little tiny tent in the room that they can go in, just a little teeny tiny tent. She laid it behind there. I don't know how she got behind there, but that's where I saw the egg. So now I'm going to know where to look for that egg because that's where she's going to go every single time. Every single time, that's where she's going to go to lay that egg. Is she conditioning me to find the egg there? It looks like it, doesn't it? But she's just showing me what she's doing, and I say, I see you. And it's the cutest little egg ever because she's so tiny. My little itty bitty hen. But don't get it twisted. We're just a series of habits. Just a series. Once you know that and you build from that foundation, shoo, you can have a great time because you know what habit you're submitting to at all times. And you'll begin to recognize when someone wants to slip a habit in there. You know, like the cuckoo, slip that egg in the nest. Uh-oh. Mm-mm. Listen, you will get so good at forming your own habits deliberately that when someone or something comes along with its own habit, you'll go, mm-mm. I know how that habit's playing out. I don't want it. And you say, rejected or hard pass. Wait, you think it was just one dimensional? That is why it is so important to know oneself, to hear one's own inner voice, so that when you hear the voice of another, you know that it is yours or it is not yours. And with that, my beautiful friends, I bid you adieu. Go through this day and know. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, let me get him. Let me get him. Okay, come. Come. Come, darling. Oh, I've got you in my sugar buns. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. Mhm. Mommy has her baby. You're okay now. You're okay now. Let's say bye-bye to everybody today. Somebody else just came into the space. Burnt. Burnt. I see you. Hey, girl. So, a little bit is in my arms. Oh, yes, my sweet. Oh, he is. He's in my arms. If ever you're in my arms again. You know what? Stop. Anyway, go forth today and see if you can recognize your habit. The one that you've been doing so long that you think you're stuck in and that you can't change. See if you can see it. And when you see it, oh, decide what you want to do instead. You must always decide what you want to do instead. Why? Because every cause has its effect and every effect has its cause. You can't say, I don't want to do that. You must define what you want to do instead so that that's what you do. Because if you don't define what you want to do instead, you will continue doing what you have always done. Yes? Ooh, a little bit. Somebody said hey to us in the chat on YouTube. It's K-Frame. Oh. Hey, K-Frame. Mm. You know, it's funny. I hold him in my arms, but he's right. His left wing is right by my heart. I don't know. As soon as he's there, I'm relaxed and he's relaxed. It's a beautiful observation. Right, Pookie? I know, and you're hot. I'll give you some cool... No. But you're in my arms, child. You can't sing in there. You have no leverage. I didn't know he was going to do it. Okay. Sit there. Sit there on the bed. Don't poop in my bed, little bit. Don't you poop in my bed. I just have him right, like literally on my bed. Don't you poop in my bed, child. Anyways, I love you all. Yeah, that's leverage, boy. That's leverage. Good for you. Strong, boy. Strong like bull. Yes? Oh, gosh. Anyway, I love you guys. Countdown initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah! Yeah, that's my baby. Let me go put you back on the ground. Come. Because you feel better already. Here. There you go, sugar. There you go. Move him quick before he poops in the bed. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here in these YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter fan base. Yeah, because we on TikTok again. Hello. Yes, we know you'll be here too, sugar. We know. He's so cute. You are welcome, Burnt. You're welcome. Anyhow, y'alls, go forth and know. He just said what? It's a habit. Hello? It's a habit. Now, who's got power over habits? I do? Well, you do. Of course. Ow. Mwah. Love you.